What it do, what it don't, what it is, what it isn't. You already know what this is. This is Once We Are Not the Same, a magazine dedicated to shit that I'm into, the end. You already know what this is. I'm your host, P Fire, aka P is for Palermo. I don't even know. I make it up as I go along. Anyway, guys, today is another episode of 5 Bits With. And on today's episode, I've got a really special guest. And guys, I can't even tell you. You're probably seeing what's behind me, but I got a super special guest today. And it's my guy from Tom's Archive. I'm going to introduce him. He's going to come around and he's going to share 5 bits with us. You already know how we do this. So let's not waste no more time. See you on the flip side. All right, guys, like I said, I got a special guest with me, Tom from Tom's Archive. Tom, thank you for having me.
Yeah,
I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. This is Tom's Archive. For those of you that know, if you're in the Stone Island selling game, buying game, you must know Tom's Archive. You know, if you know Matt's Island, you know Tom's Archive. So anyway, guys, I'm not going to waste any more time wasting my breath talking. You didn't hear me, come to hear me speak. You came to hear Tom. Tom. Yeah. Thank you once again. I always start these interviews and sessions with gratitude. So I appreciate
Thank you for coming.
I really appreciate it. I really appreciate you having me here. Yeah. You guys are probably thinking, where are we? Just wait.
Yeah,
guys,
wait a second.
Tom's Archive, tell the people a little bit about yourself, what you do, how you started, and yeah, where we are.
Okay. Hello, everyone. I'm Tom from Tom's Archive. You know, it all started when, with a group of friends, we were trying to, you know, do some money, buy and sell some clothes. It was the right time at the time, and I was the one who was, you know, believing in it much. So I dedicated a lot of time. I studied everything. So time by time, I opened my page. As some of you know, I started really small, with just a few followers. Phoenix was one of mine, so we've been knowing each other for a while now, and then yes, it all started with the jacket. I had an old liquid reflective.
Nice.
It was very, very ruined. So I thought, well, let's give it a try. So I put it online. You know, there was market around it. I got, let's say, good money for it. So something came up in my mind and say, well, I can do something out of it. Of course, I also had a great passion for it, and I also love the culture, you know, under Stone Island, also between Stone Island and football. I'm also a huge football fan. I play football.
Who do you support?
Yeah, Juventus. So yeah.
It's not a bad team to support. It's not a bad team to support.
Yeah. So I coach a team. I play in a team. I follow football a lot. So Stone Island, as we know, it's
synonymous
really
with football.
Yeah, it's a synonymous for it. So when I started, it was around 2020. And so, as I said, the page was small at the time.
It's not that long ago, is it?
Yeah, wasn't.
It's only 5 years.
Yeah, only 5 years. And my girlfriend Fiamma helped me a lot in doing everything. So
shout out to the missus. Yeah. Always need a strong woman behind you.
So he's actually helping me right now too with picturing and photos and videos.
Love that.
Woman has a different mind.
Of course, rather than
for creating things or visual things before they're actually in movement, so
makes sense,
and so I'd say everything changed probably 3 years ago, because I was working for a big company called Saint-Gobain. They make glass. It's a French company. We are a company in my town. So this job with Stone was going well, I'd say, and I'm young. I'm still young.
You are young.
And
we wish we was young.
I say, let's give it a try for real. So I opened a company. I fired myself from the company. Nice. I was probably the first in 45 years firing himself from the company.
Wow.
So it was like a case.
I
I had my place, a good salary and everything, but I said I want to do that as a job.
Wow.
I have to say I also had, kind of a big gratification from the people who were following me, buying from me, asking me.
Conversations.
When you do your job, it's not just about money. It's also about how people react to what you do.
The relationships, yeah, for sure.
So it was very great from this point of view. And I fired myself. I started, as I said, my girlfriend helped me a lot with the content and everything. And I got, inside this job 24 hours, no stop.
Nice.
And 2 years ago, I met Andrea. That is a wonderful person, really. Is always.
Shout out Andrea.
Yeah, he's always happy, always giving you a smile, and he's also a big Stone Island fan.
So the passions are both there,
He had this place that wasn't like this
Yeah.
at the beginning. So we decided to build this archive together, and after 2 years, I think we made a pretty good job. It's not complete, but I think Phoenix is gonna show you how it is.
It's impressive. Needless to say, it's impressive.
Yeah, so it cost us a lot of time and effort, yes, but yes, we are very happy of it. Lovely. And also happy to have Phoenix here presenting everything.
Thank you
for
so
the first
much.
time. It's open to someone else. So
I know, and this is why, again, I have to start with gratitude. And in case you guys think, oh, I've just gone down to the East End of London or somewhere. No, I'm not in London, guys.
No.
Where are we, Tom? Where are we?
So we are in Italy, actually at the boundary between Italy and Switzerland.
I'm international, guys.
So we are international, yes. And because Andrea lives here, I live in Italy, but yes, so we have the place is here for our archive. And so yes.
And here we are. So, I mean, thank you for sharing that. And again, we will be talking a bit more about the archive itself. Tom and Andrea will take us through the archive, show us a few bits. But we're just here to give you the 5 bits with, first of all, that little bite-sized thing. You know how we do it. He's going to pick 5 pieces. He's already picked them. Then we're going to go through them, have a little discussion about these pieces. And actually,
since we have a lot of items, we decided, to make 5 modern, 5 vintage.
Exactly. So we're doing 2 sets of 5 bits with. Yeah. So this is going to be, what should we do first?
I don't know. I guess.
I say we go, maybe let's go, start with the old and then we go to the new.
All right.
Makes sense.
Let's start with the old.
So this is the 5 bits with vintage edition with Tom's archive. Should we get into it, guys? Let's get into it.
Let's go.
Tom, when you're ready, choose the first piece.
Okay. Gonna pick the first one.
Oh, my lord.
All right, so that's the first piece.
Let me hold and you can tell the beautiful people what we have here.
All right, so reflective balaclava, vintage of course, 1989.
Give you a little close-up, guys. Just a quick close-up and then we will go into it.
Yeah, the reflective is just crazy on it. It's very delicate, so this one is very well preserved. But
lovely. All right.
I don't know if it's wearable because it's gonna get ruined very easy, but for the archive, it's a masterpiece.
Just remind me again, what year did you say this was?
1989.
1989.
Yeah.
Wow.
1990, 1989, between those 2 years.
And of course, you can see the wear, guys. That happens with pieces like this. Don't be afraid. Vintage pieces. If you think 1989, it's a long time, so we can't expect everything to be in perfect condition. Yeah. That's not life.
And there is. If you want a story about it, I mean, not this specific piece, but about the reflective that maybe not everybody knows. So Massimo Ossi, right, the creator of this masterpiece and all the pieces, he projected this jacket based on the worker in the airport. That they have to be very visible.
Visible, of course, yeah.
So the idea of him was to make a jacket that was visible, also for safety. So there was a safety. His idea was always to
functionality as well as style.
Yeah. So the idea, it took this also, I guess, I'm not sure the exact material, but part of it, or at least the idea from them. So it's.
Can I get you to put it on? Do you mind?
Of course, yeah.
I'll hold this for you, and then you can just show the people what it looks like on. Again, guys, these pieces are super technical. Lots of pieces to go that go with it. You've got the little balaclava bit right there. Oops, sorry, Tom. Try not to blind you.
The reflective, it's
beautiful.
Made with thousands of microspheres of glass.
Yes.
So it's
proper. And I'll take a picture, guys, just so you can see. Don't want you to get too hot, but just so you can see it on.
Yeah, but I can close it. So
that's perfect.
To get the idea of the fit too. Where is it? Okay.
And now you say it, I get that very worker vibe, just the way it's shaped and,
With the balaclava on.
Come on, guys. If you need to go to football and throw an egg at someone and you don't want them to see your face, this is the jacket you might consider wearing. I mean, look at that, beautiful. The reflective, like I said, I'll take a picture and show you guys, really good. I mean, the build on it's crazy. You've got obviously the toggle adjustment at the top. You've got your drawstrings right there, super nice. You've got a bit of Velcro there for the super, masking up.
You can close it up.
You can close it up, exactly. You've got 2 pockets, left-hand side, right-hand side, or right-hand side, left-hand side. I'm losing my bearings. Nice pockets, they seem pretty deep. Put your hands in.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. In a good place as well to put to pockets. You know, sometimes pockets are up there or there, but that's in a nice place for a pocket. And yeah, really well built. All right, yeah, let me get you to take that off so you don't boil to death.
Yeah,
beautiful,
it's fine.
Beautiful piece.
Yeah.
And when did you pick this up?
I guess this one was around a year ago.
Okay.
And it was from, so I took this one with some other items.
Yeah.
From a woman who was working for Stone Island back in the days.
Oh, wow.
So he had this one and some other clothes together with Tela Stella and some, she was a good find,
nice.
You know.
Yeah, beautiful. And of course you got the Dutch rope, guys. We always love a bit of Dutch rope for the liner. Super nice. Of course, I just showed you the label, them El Clasico labels right there. You love to see it. There's the balaclava right up close. Again, toggle for the hood. Really, really nice piece. Have you, oh, sorry, of course, how do I forget to show you the badge of green, the Vert badge, super nice. Not metal buttons on this one, it's plastic buttons, but still very, very nice. Yeah. Have you ever worn this personally, like outside?
Not this one, but the spring summer version, yes.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Okay, nice.
Because this one was too well preserved. So
yeah, makes sense.
You know, I heard many stories about this jacket, like someone, you know, wearing it for an entire day.
Wow.
And then all the cracks come out.
Of course, yeah.
It's just, you know, when it was brand new back in the days, of course,
yes,
was more than wearable, but
yeah.
now. But yes.
And I know a lot of people, you know, with the new, with anything that has a special process, I know you're worried about, you know, it peeling or it, you know, fading. And it seems to be maybe the newer items peel and crack a little bit quicker than these older pieces. Like these seem to have lasted longer before they started deteriorating. Yeah. Whereas the new ones, you know, I hear, oh, I've only just got it and it's falling apart, you know?
I hate to say that, but back in the days, you know, they were all a bit more specialized in what they were doing, right?
The quality checks were very.
Everything was made in Italy. We don't have much in Italy, but we are famous for clothes, right?
Artisan,
when something is truly made in Italy, it's truly made in Italy. Yeah. So, and it was everything made in Italy, from the buttons to the zip to everything.
Okay.
Now it's a bit different, as you know, with the globalization and everything. It's different, right?
For sure.
So, vintage is vintage.
Vintage is vintage. Beautiful. And what a great start for the first one.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to what you bring us next.
The second one.
Thank you so much. Wow.
All right, so that's the piece.
Need we say any more?
I must bring it in.
I'm glad that you've brought this. Guys, if you know, you know. If you don't, get to know. Because, come on, you've got the beautiful...
That's the first Tela Stella I ever produced.
Gorgeous.
This specifically, I'm not saying it's really the first one ever, but it's really close to it, because it also comes from a worker that now is retired.
So this is actually from someone who worked for the brand.
Worker who gave me this worked with Massimo Osti, and he was working with him even when Massimo Osti had Chester Perry.
Oh wow! So early.
And she actually worked on this piece herself, and she kept this piece for herself.
Okay.
So yes, it's very precious also for me and for the person who gave it to me, because she was really a kind person.
So when you say she worked on it, because I know in certain brands, like they, you know, whoever sews it sometimes signs their name and things. So are you saying like she maybe put the zip together, or she worked on it design wise?
She was actually the one who worked on the big telas. So when they make those, also for the Zeltman 1982. So they had those big meters of Tela Stella, and she was the one who, you know, were supposed to cut it off in the right parts and everything. So yes.
Perfect.
So, you know, at the time that was really the early days.
Yeah, of course.
So
new material as well.
I'm not sure the right number of how many of those Tela Stella they
still exist.
But they actually sold them in those days. So,
guys,
as you can see, also the color is very good.
I know. The patina, like after years and years and years of fading, because what, is this an 82 or
82?
82, yeah.
Yes.
So this is 1982, guys. Again, like the material has softened, you know, it's become wearable, much more wearable. Like you see the gradients of the color, it's looking, I mean, it's just looking beautiful. You've got those nice little metal buttons, not thick but thin, but still very nice. Of course, you've got your left hand side, right hand side pocket, you've got your drawstrings at the bottom. I'm sure you've seen a few of these, but I don't know how many you've seen, you know, up front, and you've never seen them on this channel, so they don't count, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So just tell me about what this piece means, because it's iconic and it's just classic, almost Italy. If that was a white zip strip, you'd have green, white and red right there.
Yeah, so, you know, if you look at it, it looks like a simple piece, right?
Yes.
And that's probably what makes this piece
genius.
very famous and genius. It's not the first time that Massimo worked with the Tela Stella, because there are some other clothes with maybe
the same material.
Yeah, older brands that he made. But this is the first time he used Stone Island, and is the piece that he took to decide, we're gonna make this badge, we're gonna use this logo. Then he, as we know, we changed a little bit the badge itself, but the idea was made on this piece. So that what makes it
this
really...
is kind of like the bedrock of Stone Island, really, isn't it? It's, you know, because again, I don't know if he created the new material or discovered the new material. Did he create it through processes, the Tela Stella? Oh no, it might have been, he was like one of the first people to start using it, as far as we know, because it was a material they used for like tarpaulin, covering things, wasn't it? Yeah. And then he started using it within clothing, and I think they engineered it to be wearable, right?
Yeah, I mean, you know, there are people that they actually know for sure, like Austin's son, for example, or daughter. But I guess that part of this process came out naturally looking at other materials, because he loved to work with materials. That was his main part, right? It was just...
It's like a scientist, really.
Yeah, it was like a scientist, yes.
And and this piece, and again, you wear this piece today, there's no one that won't stop you, you know, if you wear this piece. I'm dead serious. You can't wear this anywhere and someone's not going to stop you if they know about Stone Island, because it's a piece I've always wanted. Obviously, my pockets are not that deep, guys, so you won't see me with this. This might be the closest you see me to holding one or wearing one, but, you know, really nice. And do you have your own collection, right? As in a personal collection. Yeah. Do you have one of these in your collection?
No, we just keep one in the archive.
For the archive.
Yes. And I have the modern one for myself.
Makes sense. Yeah.
You know,
it's good
worth
enough.
less, but more findable, more wearable, and wearable, and everything.
Because to be honest, you know, just wearing these around is cool, but you know, there's a lot of money in these. So, you know, you've got to kind of, you've got to preserve that that value.
That's true.
Really, really beautiful piece. And do you have all the colors? The brown?
No, we have also we have another one like this one. We have two from 1982, but both green. The other one is at Andrew's house for now, but yes.
Love that.
And maybe we're gonna find also red ones or
Very nice, guys. I'll just give you that look again, guys. You already see what it is. You know what I mean? 1982, Tela Stella. It's just a beautiful piece, guys. As you can see, Tom is spoiling us. This is only two. Two. It gets worse or better, whichever way you want to look at it. Thank you so much, man. I love this.
All right.
I love this.
Let's bring the third one.
The third piece. Let's do it.
Okay.
Oh, this is something different.
Yeah.
This is something very different.
So we're bringing the, how do you say, the artillery?
Yes, you are bringing out the heavy artillery like that. Beautiful. Right. Tell the beautiful people, what do we have here?
Ice jacket with visor here. With visor. 1987. It gets to blue with cold.
Yeah.
So this, in some parts, we have others that are working. I just wanted to pick this one because of the visor.
Of course.
So this jacket actually came to the design of the jacket came from the Royal Navy UK military force. I don't know how you call it exactly, but that's the idea, right?
Them people.
So the idea is having a series of multiple buttons in multiple pockets. The idea is not just the looks, but that you can close them quickly, because it doesn't matter if you click all of them, but just one
will close it.
You go, and it's closed very fast, right? If you have just one button, it's not fast. You need to find the right one. With four, you're gonna click just one and
then
it's
you're
gone.
Good to go.
So it's a better, very military aspect that maybe you know.
I love that. I love that.
It makes a difference.
It definitely makes a difference.
Yeah.
And as you know, obviously Stone Island, they hark to a lot of the military stuff, you know, with the Ghost projects, obviously, you know, it's that more camouflage kind of thing. As you can see, the buttons Tom was talking about there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. I should have done that in Italian, but I couldn't do it off head. More buttons there. Of course, you got your zip. Again, this color changing, as he said. It's got your Dutch rope liner. Of course, you got your Stone Island label right there. Here are the visors that he showed you earlier. Beautiful. There you go. We love a jacket with a visor. I'll just give you a little thing, and then Tom will tell us a bit more about this jacket. So yeah. So yeah, just tell us about this jacket then. So is this one of the first?
Yes, first generation.
This is the first generation, yes. Okay.
So first generation is way more delicate than the second.
Of course,
so
yeah.
most of them, they're not working.
Makes sense. And it's a long time ago.
But yeah,
anyway,
besides the fact that it's not fully working, just that, you know, the stitching part and those, they're working, but most of it doesn't. But the conditions are,
yeah,
you can see
it's
it.
wonderful.
It looks like new, literally, this one, right?
No holes, no nothing.
There is not even a little stain.
I
Nothing.
was
nothing,
just about to say, there's no
nothing.
stain on this.
And
which
so
is,
it's
and
crazy.
it's cream.
Yeah.
So that's crazy.
And also the liner,
yes.
We must show it, because the liner, it's beautiful, man. Look at it.
Oh, it's quilted.
Yeah,
Ooh.
all quilted around with metal buttons here. You know, the liner.
Beautiful.
Makes a lot of.
Look at that.
Of it.
Look at that. Bella. I say bella. See?
Bellissima.
Bellissima.
Yeah.
There you go. You see, I'm learning, guys. Look at that. Quilted metal buttons. What a beautiful royal blue. And it offsets the white really nicely. Gorgeous.
Yeah.
Oh, let me just show you that label. We love to see the old school labels. There you go. Really, really nice. I love this. Ice jacket.
Yeah.
Super nice, man.
All right. So.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I love this. So before we go to number 4, so just so as you've been building the archive, what are like the biggest challenges you find, or has it been pretty smooth sailing for you?
Oh no, never. No, unfortunately. So one is that you know, Stone Island is something unique in terms of whoever is wearing it, he loves it.
True.
So it's not like I'm going to a shop and buying a jacket. That's it. I'm not. You know, that jacket is not precious to me. It doesn't matter the price. We're not talking about money here.
No.
So when you find those pieces, besides the money, people are like, they're a bit, you know, struggling.
Yeah.
They want to sell it. Maybe they need also money because you know how life is.
Yep.
But they don't want to because they have, you know, some
attachment. Yeah.
they have big attachment with those kind of pieces. So sometimes, like, I don't remember exactly on this jacket, but sometimes to get a jacket like this one, it takes like 2 weeks of conversation with someone, of calling, also of proving them that you're not, you know, your intention are
good, yeah.
Yeah,
you're
are
not
pure,
just trying
right?
to get it for cheap and then,
actually, I'm gonna give a new life to your jacket, right? Because I'm gonna bring it here. I'm gonna, you know, give it a new life. I'd say. I always say this. So that's you know a big part of the job of finding the items, and you know the other one is spotting fakes and those kind of things. So now
there's a lot of fakes, guys, as we know.
So now I have, I'd say, a good experience.
Yes.
But I have to say there are some fakes that are just great.
Yeah.
Just great. It's really, really hard to spot them. And I'd say if you haven't seen the original piece, if you haven't had the piece in hand before, then it's really hard, man.
Yeah,
maybe with vintage, all right, there are less fakes,
of course,
right?
Yeah.
And that's fine, but with modern, it's crazy. It's just and it's getting crazier.
Of course, I mean the factories are getting better. It's like they have a whole bunch of the materials that the originals use. I don't know how they do it, but they've always managed to do it.
Yeah,
and you know
somehow.
Yeah, somehow
they get there.
Connect. It's like everything, I guess. Relationships. You'd hate to think that there's someone in the factory that you know has a relationship with a fake, but
we can say that by
out of thousands of people.
That's how the world goes.
That's how the world goes. You know, so it's just up to you guys if you're really into, again, we're talking Stone Island specifically, it's up to you. There's 2 things you need to decide. Do I care if it's fake? And if you do care it's fake, just be vigilant and don't just go, oh, I've got a bunch of money, I'm just going to buy something. Take your time, speak to people like Tom, speak to people like Matt Simon.
I'm always helping people, right?
They will always
also
help
Matt,
you, exactly. And just speak to them and see what you can do homework-wise before you grab a piece.
Yeah, true.
Thank you so much, Tom. Let's see what number
All right.
4 is. We're
Yeah.
racing through these.
Yeah. All right. So
Ooh.
between all the Carpenters, denims, verticals we have,
Yes.
I decided to bring this one in because,
So beautiful.
I mean, for the conditions,
Beautiful.
for the idea of this vulcanized rubber on the
Yep.
back,
Love this.
the fit itself. So
It's a gorgeous jacket.
it's my favorite denim so far, and
yeah, it's beautiful.
the toggle here in metal.
Yep,
with the
beautiful.
logo.
Now, guys, you might have seen this jacket on my page. I've got this jacket. However, mine has faded really light. I've got a red star, a red compass.
okay.
Sorry, not a white star, a red compass, and I don't have any of these accoutrements. You know, the nice rubberized elbow patches. I don't have that. So mine is let's say you might say it's a 5.5. This is like, I want to say a 9.5. I'm sure it's probably a 10, but Tom will probably tell me why it's not a 10. So let me just give you a little look there.
Yeah.
As you can see, pocket there, you see the compass. Like I said, my compass is red. Boom, boom. Just beautiful metal toggles as well, of course, which we love, and they're fully functioning. So let me make sure I'm getting that fully functioning, and let me just show you the rubberized arms again. And of course, you've got that vintage bag. Tell me why this is your favorite, Tom. It's easy to see why.
It's a beauty, man.
Yeah,
I mean,
really is.
It's incredible. Also, the idea of putting those vulcanized rubber patches in white, because we've seen some on other
In
pieces
brown,
in brown.
yes.
Those are white,
Yeah.
and the fact that on this jacket they're really white, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
they're
yeah.
not getting any yellowing or anything.
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
still fully attached to the jacket,
Which is amazing.
and I can try it on if
yes,
you want.
please.
So
Hold that. I'll just
I actually
unbutton it
used
for
this
you.
for a while before putting it in the
Oh,
archive
really?
in the summer, because it has, for my personal taste,
Yes.
the perfect fit for a denim jacket.
Yes.
But also, you told me you have one, right?
Yes.
I actually love when the denim gets
Fades. Yes.
fades, right? I mean, it's part of it.
It is part of it. The only
So-
thing is, I wish that I had it like this
Okay,
before the
and
fade.
then- and
yes,
yeah.
and then you know,
Of course.
that's all.
So now I have a big knit under it.
Of
but,
course, but still perfect. Look.
So you
Just
see,
walk up, just show the people a little bit. Yeah,
See,
right
it's-
there.
it's-
There you go.
perfectly cropped, right? It's
Yeah.
not too much. It's not too short. Perfect on arms.
Really nice. If you just give them a little twirl, so yeah, there you go. Perfect. And
So,
step back. Yeah, really, really nice. And yeah, exactly. The arms got a nice bit of room, so it's not too tight on the body. What size is this? Like
I
a
think
medium
it's
probably, or small.
it's a large. Yeah, I
Oh,
wouldn't say
really?
it's large. Yeah.
Okay, because you know normally the old vintage large
Yeah.
are much bigger, but this
Yeah.
is quite streamlined.
Yeah, it's
Very
great.
nice, yeah. Great jacket. Of
I'm
course, you've
taking
got
this
your
back
metal
home with
buttons.
me for another week.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Metal buttons, again, looks in pristine condition.
Yes.
Obviously, you look after your stuff, which you have to if you're,
Yeah.
you know, if you're keeping an archive. Nice pockets. You wouldn't put your hands in, but they're not in a bad place.
Yeah, you know.
Do you know what I mean? You wouldn't do that, but you know, it's
In-
not
in
in a
spring,
bad place.
summer,
Yeah, you might.
you want
do,
to stay a little bit
chilling out.
relaxed,
Yeah,
chilling out,
exactly.
you know.
Yeah, not
Yeah,
too
so
bad. Yeah,
you can say it like that.
Really, really nice.
Okay.
And again, the little fading coming through, metal buttons, guys. It's a classic jacket. Not much to say about a denim jacket, except that this one is in immaculate conditions.
Yeah.
People's elbow, you know, you got
Yeah.
that. Yeah, very nice.
Okay.
And would you wear this only like in spring, summer, or would you like in winter wear it, but with a heavier piece underneath?
Yeah, you can do that. I do not personally wear it this way, but some people do. Of
Yeah,
course.
of course.
You can wear it all year.
Yeah, makes sense.
I like, yes, for sure, I like the denim to be the outer liner
Okay,
of your outfit.
yes. Ah,
the external part of your
yes.
line, not inside, you know.
yeah,
So I
yeah.
wouldn't wear jacket and then denim jacket,
Okay,
personally.
I get you.
Maybe,
Yeah,
you know, the thin shirt, it's another thing. But with those, but yes, it's,
Love it.
You know.
Love it. Perfect. Yeah, man. Good
All
to
right.
go. Well, we're almost at number 5. In fact, we are
With
at number
vintage.
5. Yes. Vintage, guys.
Vintage.
Remember. So this is the last one of the vintage collection. Let's see what he brings out.
all right.
You're spoiling us.
This is heavy.
With this Stone Island, you're really spoiling us.
It
Ferrero Rocher advert.
That's
Ooh.
another ice jacket, camouflage. I know this type of jacket, it's really loved in England.
Yes, we love this. And to
This
be honest,
type of
this is
one.
the one that I don't see often. We see all the other ones.
Yeah, that's why I bring
Yeah,
this one
but
in.
this one, ooh.
And feel it. I wish they could feel it too.
Guys,
this is real fur.
Let me show you. I think it's a coyote or something. I made it up, but I'm gonna say coyote. Just
it is.
Why
it
not?
is.
Look, there's my beard. There's coyote. Which one's different? It's the same thing. You never know what's what. Look, guys. Look at this coat. This is a coat, a real coat. Like if you like.
Extremely
weighty.
Warm too, actually.
Yes, extremely
the liner,
warm.
Yeah.
Boom. I'm gonna show you the liner when we open it up. Of course, you got the vintage badge right there. You can see the camo, ice camo right there. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what camo they'd call this. Like a sand camo, I'd say.
Yeah, sand camo,
yeah,
definitely,
sand camo.
definitely.
Oh, let me show you these. On the drawstring, you've got those nice little pull tabs right there with the Stone Island emblem. Super, super nice.
Sand camo, they call it also Sahariana.
Ah, okay.
Something like, you know, it calls out the desert.
Yes, Sahara, okay, makes sense, yes, makes sense.
So the liner is the wool ones.
Okay, wow.
And,
yes, it is, yes.
So it's...
Because you can have the nylon liners or the wool liners, guys.
Yeah.
I don't think there's another material as far as I know.
Yeah, the ones padded with leather, feathers, but yes. Yeah. But that's for me actually the best one.
Yeah.
So there is an anchor going down here.
Where's that going from?
All right, we can keep it there. All right, so you have also all the labels attached here, as you can see, ice jacket.
Super nice.
And Dutch rope.
Dutch rope, we love a Dutch rope, guys. I'm just miking myself up, so excuse if you hear any sound ruffling around.
And so you can actually use it spring, summer, winter, autumn.
Yes, like a
day, night, morning,
afternoon.
You can go to sleep with it if you like. That's it.
Look at the badge on this, guys. It's absolutely flawless. Look.
Yeah, conditions are amazing on this one.
Like that's one thing I have to say about you guys.
So
your conditions are amazing.
So I was saying, there is a funny story behind this jacket.
Oh yeah.
One of my other passion is collecting cards.
Cards.
You know, Magic.
Oh.
Pokemon.
Oh really? Yeah.
It's just, you know.
Yeah.
And like a hobby, right?
Yeah.
When I was a kid, I used to play a lot.
Oh, dope.
But then, you know, I kept it as a hobby for myself. So I was talking with a guy actually in Milan.
Yes.
His father is owner of a laundry shop. So I was talking to him and saying, you know, do you have any Stone Island? He says, really, you know, I have an abandoned piece in my father's laundry. Let me show me. That was the piece.
Who abandons an ice jacket?
Yeah, so it was but together with this piece, there were other 5 or 6.
Yeah.
Not rare as this one. But he told me, you have no idea how many items people forget here. And after, you know, 5, 6, 7 years.
Of course, they just sat there. Yeah, what do we do?
Yeah, we, you know.
You made a deal?
Yeah, I made a deal. He knew that it was,
of course.
You know,
of course.
But the price was okay, and then, yes, I say, let's put it in the archive.
Makes sense. I thought you were going to say you traded him a Pokemon card for the jacket.
No.
I was about to say, amazing.
We had that intention at first.
Yeah.
Because, you know, I met him to buy some Pokemon cards.
Ah, I see.
Yeah, so.
Makes sense. It's a beautiful piece, guys. I mean, look, this is God knows how many years. I mean, perfect length for me. It feels, even though it's weighty, you know, like if you're in winter, you would be happy wearing this. You know, it's just a really nice piece. I love the red and the wool and against the brown. Super, super nice, man. Like I said, we don't see many of these. What year did you say this was? Do you remember?
This should be 1990.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
There are a few models between 89 and 92.
Yeah, makes sense.
Most of them, but yes, 1990, I'm pretty sure.
And
there's also the other version with the goose down liner.
Yes.
It's more common.
It's
also very rare, but it's
more common.
Yeah.
Like maybe I might have seen a picture. I don't even think I can't recall, but you know, with the fur and everything, guys.
Yeah, this fur it's almost like
super, you know, beautiful.
Being in a laundry shop, it was properly washed at least.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, you didn't have to pull out the spray and everything.
Yeah.
Super nice, guys. Look, I'm just going to give you another close-up. As you can see, beautiful jacket. Tom, that was a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful array of 5 bits with. Yeah, so, guys, you know what to do. Like, comment, you know, hit Tom up. Follow him. I'm going to put all his details down below as usual. So make sure you hit him up. That was 5 bits with vintage.
Vintage, yeah.
Guys, we're about to do a modern. So
let's go with
let's
modern.
do it.
All right.
Thank you so much.